This is a church. It's the Mount Zion Congregational Church. We're making an addition to the building. Be sure that as they enter the church, they take on an attitude of reverence. But this is the critical issue right here. When you enter these doors, exactly what is the experience? You've got the wedding party that comes in and prepares to sit right here, while the groom is here, the bride's over here, groom's over here, and then they approach the altar together. You've got to be sure to get the casket rotated so it's able to exit the building with some degree of ease. You have to understand that I come from a school of architecture that was developed by Walter Gropius back in the Bauhaus days. And Walter was a professor who said always, why? 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 Which means that after having explained to him why I had designed this form this way, his question was why? Which meant I had to go deeper and deeper until I understood the fundamental to why is this important for mankind. I have been practicing in this city for close to 57 years. You have to understand that when I started out, African Americans were not represented in the field of architecture. I was the first African American to be registered in the state of Ohio, and just about the 10th or 11th office in this country. It was difficult back in those years, you can imagine. And we were able to get commissions in Gary, Milwaukee, Chicago, Detroit, New Jersey, Newark, primarily because we were African Americans, but also because we were prepared. We were ready. I tell people it was important that we be able to present ourselves in such a way that there would be no question as to our capabilities. I'd finished Harvard University School of Design, and I had studied in Paris at the École des Beaux-Arts for a year on a Fulbright fellowship. In 1965, we moved our offices to downtown Cleveland, 1900 Euclid Avenue. And this was the first time an African American had occupied office space in the central area of downtown Cleveland. Because of the struggles I'd had trying to get work, when I walked into offices, they said, "We don't hire colored people." "No, you can't fill out an application blank." I determined that whenever I had an opportunity, I would hire anybody who came to my office who wanted to be an architect. Taught them, gave them an apprenticeship, and felt very pleased and very honored when I could see that they were moving on for practices of their own and for becoming citizens of our community. In 1960, when the colonial powers began to vacate Africa, the United States of America established embassies in different countries, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, etc. And in 1965, the State Department, Federal Buildings Operations, invited my firm to submit credentials to be selected to design the American Embassy in Dakar, Senegal. Well, we were excited beyond belief and were selected. 300 years ago, my ancestors left here, and I returned as an American architect to design a building representing the country, United States of America, in which my ancestors had been enslaved. Tears, joy, and almost a revelation we've come full circle.